welcome to the channel. My name, in case you're just dropping in for the first time or for a while, my name is Muir Dragonne, and I will be your tour guide for this evening. We are, tonight's plan. We do have a plan. Tonight's plan is to continue exploring the Ash Heap in Fallout 76. We're gonna hobnob with the rich people. We're gonna see how the rich and famous lived in Fallout 76. I'm looking forward to it. So let's backtrack a little bit. And we will go. We'll backtrack, go along this way to the Garrahan mining headquarters, which are here, and the Garrahan estate, which is here. So you'll see here, yeah, here we go. This whole place was blocked off. There we are. I want to work. Jobs. This was all due to the miners' riots. Workers united against automation. And there is a whole story, in and of itself, behind this miners. And we'll get into it a little bit more when we visit the Hornwright Industrial Headquarters. We'll learn a little bit about it when we go to the Garrahan Mining Headquarters. These hay bale spiders or bugs or whatever they are, these are cool. I want one. Look at that. Oh my god, I want give me this, Bethesda, please. Give me this as a camp decoration. I want this. I mean, how awesome is that? Okay, enough of that. We have reached Garrahan Mining Headquarters, everyone. Garrahan Mining Headquarters is the headquarters of the affluent Garrahan Mining Company. The headquarters not only emphasize the affluence of the Garrahan family. As you can see, it is quite fancy and affluent looking. I mean, just look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's go back over here and hide from that sentry bot. As I was saying. So the headquarters of the mining company not only emphasize the affluence of the Garrahan family, but also the mining history of Appalachia, burrowing deep underground beneath the exclusive township of Bramwell. Unlike the Hornwrights, who opted to erect the seat of their corporate power in downtown Charleston, the Garrahans stayed on the southern edge of Mount Blair, with the company headquarters lying in the shadow of their mega mansion. So their mega mansion is right there. We will be visiting that in just a bit. But first, we need to get into the mining headquarters. I have no idea what this is. It looks like we can follow it around. I'm guessing that this was some kind of trap. Oh my god. Ah, sorry. It's heights. Oh jeez. Oh, I looked down. Oh god. Sorry. I don't like heights. Oh, so I'm guessing that this used to be some kind of above ground tram line. Either for the mining or for the ore that they mine, or as a way to get in and out of the mining headquarters. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Oh, I should not have done this. This is making my feet hurt. Oh, jeez. How am I supposed to get down now? Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I should never. I was not expecting all of these. Holy cow. One moment, please, everyone. Aw. So it looks like there's multiple ways in. So there's the car park here. So we'll explore in here, and we will actually go in through the actual front doors of the headquarters. After we take a look at the car park here and see what we can find. So turret control, let's status online, turret defense system. Please exercise caution. Users should always assume that turrets are loaded. Let's deactivate it. There we go. So remove targeting restrictions. Turret operation should be limited to trained professionals only. Consumer commands are limited to activation, deactivation of the turrets. For all other operations, please refer to a licensed technician. Any tampering will void warranty and indemnify the manufacturer against potential injury and or death caused to users or passersby. So in other words, don't mess with the turrets, because the turrets will mess with you. Advice for life. And it looks like someone has tunneled down through the bottom of... Oh my god, it's a ghoul. Okay, I thought it was a Wendigo for a split second. Ghouls I can handle. Somewhat. There we go. So we'll grab the Radex there. That looks like it's opened by a terminal. Yes. There we go. Let's check this desk first. Okay, nothing in there that I need. Let's see. Go through and get rid of as many duds as possible. Whoops, yep, right there. One more should do it. There we go. Perfect. So let's see. Property Garrahan Mining Company. Pritchard over at Mine Security tells me some troublemakers took a shovel to some of the auto miners, which pretty much shuts the place down. Don't these idiots know that they're breaking the law? I mean, I get why they're angry. Heck, I'd be angry too if they started replacing security guards with protectrons or something, but there's gotta be a better solution to this problem that doesn't involve criminal damage. Anyway, I told Pritchard to start carrying a piece while on patrol. Don't want those miners taking a shovel to one of us. The 2nd of October, 2077. Pulled into work this morning at Garrahan headquarters and observed one of the ex-miners had sprayed "They took our jobs" on the wall. I'm glad we could scrub most of it off before Vivian arrived at noon. She's had enough on her plate right now. You've got the newspapers describing her as a villain, people around here throwing rotten vegetables at her limo, and having to keep Garrahan's creditors at bay. I have no idea how she keeps it all together. I guess that's why she's the CEO, and I'm just a security guard. October the 3rd. We're at Code Red status today. Some of the ex-miners got bold, stole some blasting explosives, and took down one of the mega mansions at Bramwell. There are at least 2 people dead and several wounded. We've got fully armed guards at the front of the headquarters, and I heard that the military may be on its way. We have full authorization to shoot any of these rioters on sight. Felix, I can't see. Thank you, Kat. This is getting really bad, really fast. These miners have lost their minds. Between what's going on around here and what's going on in Alaska, I'd say the whole world is going straight to hell. And how right the security guard was. 23rd of October, 2077. I don't know what's going on, but I can't get anyone on the radio this morning. People around the office are saying something about an attack? But I need to get confirmation. I'm going to hold off locking down Garrahan headquarters until I get some sort of confirmation from either Vivian or Pritchard. Now I'm hearing some low rumbles, sort of like mining blasts. I hope the miner riots haven't started up again. I better go check it out. I'll update the log as I discover more. But there's nothing here. So he never returned. And of course we know that the bombs dropped on the 23rd, so that is most likely why he never came back. So let's deactivate these turrets as well. There we go. Can I reach it? How do I? There we go. I hate being short. So a big red button. Oh, I want to push it. I'm gonna push it. Oh. Well, I feel sheepish. Real quick. Because this looks like it's like Garrahan mines, I'm guessing. There we go. You got some rounds on you, that's good. So what is this place? You see, and just to be totally transparent, I did look up a couple of gameplay videos before tonight's stream. And the gameplay video that I watched, he did not go down here. So I'm completely in the dark about this down here. But it looks like it's just like a bit of a mine shaft and possibly like the extreme basement of the headquarters. With some storage area. So let's see what we can find up here. There's a flare gun, which I'll take. I'll leave the battle axe there, because I don't really need that. Garrahan Estate access card. Oh, yeah. And that goes straight to Appalachia. Okay, I don't want that, but I'll take the access card, and we'll go back to the headquarters. So that access... Ow. That access card will get us into the Garrahan Estate, which is fantastic. Let's get out of here. So I'm guessing, since that was an access card to the Garrahan Estate, that these tunnels were used by the Garrahan family. Just at a guess. Why else would there be... why else would there be an access card there? Really, dude? Is that all you have as a bobby pin? Okay, fine. Let's eat and drink what we can grab. Vegetarian ham. And purified water. There we go. So this looks like we're in... Okay, so we're actually in Garrahan Mining headquarters now. That leads to the lobby. So let's go ahead and go to the lobby real quick. That way we're going from the front of the headquarters to the back and then up, since we've already been down. This is a labyrinth. This place is massive. I was not expecting it to be this huge. So that must be... Oh, crap. Mines. Alright, so that door doesn't work. Why? Why did they put mines all over the floor? Oh my god, are they trying to kill me? Wait. Never mind. I know the answer to that. There we go. He's a goner. Oh, and now we got this one. Oh, thank you. It's about time you showed up, dude. Seriously. What's taking you so long? Jeez. I got that guy maxed up to completely maxed out, and he's not shown up once during the stream. The Pip-Boy, I can change views. So, yeah, it's, go into Pip-Boy, hit V. I've seen a lot of streamers, most people that I watch, have it like that. Deadly Force? Dude, I don't want to use Deadly Force. I mean, not against me. Please don't use Deadly Force against me. I don't want Deadly Force against me. I mean, what did I do? Ooh, Porta Diner. Hold on. Am I lucky? Am I lucky? No, I'm not lucky. I'll take that. So, what I'm doing is I'm just exploring one level at a time. I'm trying, there's R&D down there, but I don't want to go downstairs to other levels until I've completely explored, other levels. So, it looks like I've got a disease. That's always fun. Let me grab a disease cure. That should take care of that. And eat some food. And drink. So this is where I was going. Okay, so this is like this is the coffee area. So definitely take a look around here, see if there's anything good in the break area. Some coffee tin. I'll take that. I'll leave everything else in here for now. We'll jump back down because that's literally all that's up there. Okay, that's fine. There's R&D down there, but I don't want to go down there yet. We'll go downstairs after I have gone all the way through this level. So let's check this reception terminal and see what the receptionist has to say. Barry Nixon, Garrahan Customer Reception Specialist. Excavator queries. Any queries regarding the excavator power armor project should be directed to Harold Frost in our Research and Development Division. Do not attempt to answer any questions directed to you by clients or the press. Family Fun Day. All employees are cordially invited to our annual Family Fun Day on November 11th, 2077. We will be featuring a barbecue buffet, plenty of ice-cold Nuka-Cola, and all the ice cream you can eat. That sounds like a lovely fun day. I mean, that's... I would like that. Mom and Dad can relax in our huge canvas pavilion while they listen to the musical stylings of Rod Torfelson's Armada. There's a... That's an Easter egg, isn't it? I can't place it, but my brain is going, I've heard of this before, but I can't place it. I know that's an Easter egg, though. For the kids, we'll have pony rides, a clown show, and a crafts tent for making that perfect Thanksgiving Day centerpiece. Please see Anne in HR for details. A serious security breach has occurred at our headquarters. 2 of our generators had wires cut and several file cabinets set ablaze. Oh no. We strongly believe that this was an attempt by Hornwright Industrial at sabotage. Nothing critical was destroyed, but the fact that our security was bypassed is a cause for concern. If you see anyone inside the facility without the proper badge, inform a security officer immediately. Then we got break rooms. It's come to our attention that break rooms in our facility have been left in appallingly poor condition. When you've completed your break, be sure to pick up any trash or leftover foodstuffs and dispose of them properly. We all work long hours here, and I'm certain we collectively wish to enjoy a clean and healthy work environment. So, it's nice to know that in some universes, and across universes, things remain constant. Man vs. Machine event. There's been a lot of speculation in the aftermath of our defeat at the Man vs. Machine event, and I felt it was time to set the record straight. As of this moment, all operations involving the excavator power armor are on hold until we can reevaluate. Any questions from the press or communications from Hornwright Industrial are to be immediately forwarded to the CEO's office. More information will follow in the coming weeks. Thank you for your patience and your perseverance. So the Man vs. Machine event, I'm wondering if that's a nod. I mean, I know what it's about, but I'm wondering if it's a nod to the fable of John Henry. Because he did, that was a full man versus machine thing as well. So we've got another estate access keycard. And the CEO's terminal. And the Charleston Herald Hornwright wins. Let's take a look at this. Monday, October 18th, Lewisburg. It was a battle for the ages, two juggernauts of mining clashing to determine who reigned supreme. But it appears Hornwright Industrial has stolen the crown. It was an impressive display on both sides, with Hornwright deploying its autonomous autominer unit and Garrahan Mining fielding their tenacious excavator power armor, both effortlessly chewed through the rock at their designated sites, but it appears Hornwright had the edge, winning by a mere margin of 1.85 tons. Daniel Hornwright, the CEO of the mining firm, attributes his company's win to its collaboration with the tech wizards at Atomic Mining Services and the tireless efforts of his research and development staff. It was an all-around team effort, he said, and we've proven once and for all that it is... Oh, that's bad. That the machine is truly superior to man. It's time to move on and look towards the future. Vivian Garrahan, CEO, on the losing end of the battle, had only this to say. Our men did their best, and I'm damn proud of them. 1.85 tons is barely a truckload, and I wouldn't call this a decisive victory. Sore loser, or simply an inspired leader, this reporter is very interested to see what the future holds for Garrahan Industries. Oof. Double oof. Alright, let's check out the CEO's terminal here. See if there's anything interesting to read inside. What am I missing? Steel. There we go. Entry 1. Got an interesting package from Hallucinogen Inc. today. Seems they've caught wind of the mining protests around here and decided to help by sending me a sample of their hallucinogen gas and an estimate for a full order if I wanted to buy. Never mind the fact that I'd like to resolve these protests peacefully. Apparently, they'd rather I gas the miners and call it a day. As soon as I get a chance, I'll be sending a message back to the company telling them where they can stick their canister. Now, I have played all of the Fallout games from Fallout 3 to present day, and I remember what happened at the hallucinogen factory in Fallout... Oh, God. My brain. Fallout 3 or 4. I can't remember which one. But it did not go well. Something really, really bad happened, and it was horrible. So the fact that hallucinogen wanted Garrahan Mining to gas the miners, that, oof, no. I'm glad that they had a little bit of morals there. It's been a week since I issued the Man vs. Machine challenge to Daniel Hornwright, and most of the company seems to think it was a mistake. My son Bryce is behind me. He's always stuck by my side, but my eldest Bill thinks I'm crazy. He'd never dare say that to my face, but I hear the rumors and the water cooler talk. The team down in R&D have done a hell of a job with the excavator power armor, but at the end of the day, they've warned me we're still depending on the human element to drive the units. They say a human makes mistakes, but I say a robot malfunctions. Normally, that would level the playing field with one important distinction. A robot doesn't care. It has no drive, no will to win. It only does what it's told and not an iota more. That's why we're going to win this contest, and that's why we're going to end up on top. Entry 2. Entry 3. Today's the day. Man vs. Machine is about to begin. I couldn't sleep a wink last night, but at least my husband Brighton was home to keep my spirits up. Poor Harold. I called him maybe every hour on the hour at the lab to make sure every screw was tightened and every axle greased. He assures me the excavator power armor is ready, and we've got the best men lining up to run it, but I still can't get this knot out of my stomach. I've sunk almost everything Garrahan has into this project. If we lose, I honestly don't know how we'll financially recover. I wonder how well Daniel Hornwright slept. Entry 4. It's funny how a minute difference in numbers can completely shatter your world. Why did we lose? How could we have been so unlucky? Hornwright's damn autominer performed flawlessly. Not a single failure, not a single stall. And our men, I'm so proud of them. They worked until they could barely stand. Had they not been in the powered suits, I'm certain they would have fallen over with exhaustion. They tried, but it just wasn't enough. And now I must decide what to do. Do I close the doors? Do I pack up and move the operation to the Adirondacks? I have a lot of thinking to do. There's the phone. I'm guessing it's Daniel. Time to fall on my sword. Entry 5, the last entry. Someone once said the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I'm sure whoever came up with that quote never ran a mining company, but their words ring true. I can't give up. I can't throw everything I worked so hard to achieve. Garrahan Mining will push through this dark time and we will rise again. In an effort to increase mining output, I'm seriously considering Daniel's offer to lease some of their autominer units, but I'm not certain if it's the right thing to do. I must weigh our financial responsibilities against the welfare of my employees. I've also started to think it's time I step down. The excavator power armor program has been scrapped. Millions of dollars have gone to waste, and there's no one to blame but myself. I just have to decide if I'm ready to hand over the reins to Bryce, or if he's willing to accept them. So, that's one thing I don't understand. She was putting, she was trying to save the jobs of her employees by doing the power armor. So, I know that they lost the thing, but it was by such a small margin. Why did it make a difference? One truckload. I mean, why exactly did that make such a big difference? A shish kebab. Okay. It's quite odd, I think. Shotgun shell. I'll grab all of that. Yeah, it's quite weird. I mean, if I was her, if I was the CEO of this company, I'd be like, yeah, fine. We lost that contest, but, we lost it to such a small margin, and why scrap the power armor? That doesn't make sense either. It's not something I would have done. It really isn't. Right, so let's go check out the R&D department, which I believe is down here. Okay, there is a sentry here. And an Assaultron somewhere. Alright, that's one down. So there's a Robo-Brain Sentry and something else that's in there. Oh, hello, an Assaultron. That does not look like fun. I mean, that robot's gorgeous, but I would prefer it to be on my side. Let's... Oh, oh, ow, ow, ow. Ow. Extremely painful. That thing killed me in one go, nearly. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, she's about ready to... Get away, get away. That worked. I would love that robot in my base, though. I really would. Ah, here's a power armor. That's completely empty power armor. I mean, power armor chassis. I know why it's here, but the fact that it's completely empty and there isn't even a fusion core in it is a bit of a middle finger. I mean, come on, at least give me a fusion core in that thing. You know what I mean? At least give me a fusion core. I mean, come on. Let's see, excavator module blueprints. There we go. We now have, we're now able to excavate all of the power armors. Let me try that again. We're now able to craft all of the excavator power armor parts. Personal log. Harold Frost. It's only been a few weeks since Vivian pulled me out of the U.S. Army's Research Corps, and I'm settling in well at Garrahan. One thing's for certain, working in the private sector has its advantages. Nobody constantly looking over my shoulder, no daily reports submitted in triplicate, no accounting for every last penny. As long as I show results, I'm left alone to do what I do best. Component testing for the EX-17 excavator project are proceeding ahead of schedule, and hopefully the team will have a prototype up and running within a few months. We're running into durability issues with the excavator's chassis. The extra punishment the arm units take when boring into bedrock is causing microstress fractures and sheared gear assemblies. Bryce suggested we look into black titanium as an alternative, since it's native to the area and might provide the tensile strength needed to keep the arm components from tearing themselves apart. I wish we had access to the core when we were designing the T-45, or to the ore when we were designing the T-45, but I don't think the Army would have wanted to foot the bill for the refinement process. As soon as Vivian gives us her stamp of approval, we'll cast new dies and get the parts molded. We're 2 months in the hole and have nothing to show for it. Vivian's breathing down my neck for results, and we keep hitting roadblocks. Right after we casted all the parts in black titanium, we realized the suit's extra weight would require a more efficient reactor. We're already way past spec with a repurposed T-45 reactor, and we keep suffering overheating and stability issues. We're going to need something else to give the power plant more punch. I think I may have found a solution, but I'm hesitant to log my results until I'm sure the Garrahans will go along with the plan. After a few slagged reactors and a near meltdown, we finally have ultrasight powering the excavator. Wow. That's rare. Vivian wasn't exactly thrilled making the 10-year commitment AMS was demanding for their patented ore, but it had exactly the power output and radiation signature we needed. All that remains now is mounting the ultrasight-fired reactor into the chassis and see if we can get this beast to move some rock. Show and tell day is here, and I'm nervous as hell. We're unveiling the excavator to the press almost 3 months ahead of schedule. Between AMS unveiling Watoga and Hornwright stepping up their game with their autominers, the pressure's been on to get the unit field ready. I've had my team working around the clock for almost a month straight. As for myself, I've barely been getting by on a steady diet of coffee, cigarettes, and stale donuts. If the excavator performs even close to our expectations, we're guaranteed to give both AMS and Hornwright a run for their money. Fingers crossed. Final entry. The third excavator rolled off our assembly line, and I couldn't be happier. The first 2 units have been up and running for almost a month, and we haven't had a single serious breakdown or maintenance issue. Everyone on the mining team wants to get their hands on these units. Bryce has been continually piloting one of the excavators. He's already shattered Garrahan's record for amount of ore extracted in a single day. Vivian surprised us all by rolling out a huge ad campaign, pitching our suits, taking on Hornwright's autominers, like a Friday night boxing match. To say that this project has been a success is an understatement. I think it might be time to take that vacation before things heat up again around here. And that was the last entry. And we know what happened as well. So excavation armor registration. This... Station 1 offline, Station 2 online. So I believe I have to create the armor and then come back here to register it, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, there we go. Chain reaction! Run! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why nuclear powered cars are a big mistake. Just saying. We are at our final building for the night. We have reached the Garrahan estate, which is a massive mega mansion, as you can see. I mean, yeah, it's a huge mansion, which was constructed to serve the wealthy Garrahans as a seat of power, just opposite the mining headquarters. From their perch high above the misery of the Ash Heap, the Garrahans tried to confront the rising influence and might of the Hornwrights to no avail. As we just learned, sadly, everything went, if you'll pardon the expression, everything went tits up for the poor Garrahan mining company. Sadly, even though they tried keeping their miners on hand, as you can see here, with the Workers United Against Automation sign, sadly, it looks like they ended up having to, getting rid of, or trying to get rid of their miners, and buying in the automatons instead, resulting in what looks like the door of their mansion being pummeled down by the rioters. Alright, everyone. Let's take the lift to the second floor, and then we'll go to the third floor. Come on, give me the... Door open. Come on. There we go. No, don't let me die. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Thank you. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go around the mulberry bush on a bright and sunny day. yet. What's with the cages? What? And another cage. I already known that. Was there a zoo up here? I'm guessing this is some kind of zoo. This is weird. This is very, very weird. Why is there a zoo up here? Sloth food. Sloth food? So these cages had sloths in them? And again, the view. Oh my god. Let's see what this is all about. The business has done very well this month. My wife, Vivian. Oh, so this is Vivian's husband. Okay. Vivian is the CEO of Garrahan Mining. So let's see what her husband has to say. Vivian wasn't exactly thrilled when I told her we needed that cash injection to expand the jewelry store, but she's much happier now after she looked at the profit and loss statements. I honestly don't know how I could have done this without her, not just in terms of money, but also the emotional support. No matter how crazy of a dream I chase, she's right there behind me to back it up. I'm a lucky man. Today's reminder, Order 217, make sure the channel sets on the rings align properly. Order 219, check for damage to the clasp. Vivian came home today and just collapsed into my arms. She was a real mess. I think the pressure from Hornwright and his auto miners is getting to her. Then she told me about the challenge, the man versus machine contest. I wanted to tell her to back off, give her excavator power armor project more time to take root, but that's never been her style. I could see that fire in her eyes, the same fire I saw when we were surveying that diamond mine in Africa. 6 dry tunnels, but she still struck with it. Most of us would quit after 4, but lo and behold, the 7th was the jackpot. She pushed back then and it paid off, but the situation has me worried. Finding diamonds is one thing, but betting everything on a dream, that's the real challenge. Today's reminder, ship the order, call suppliers for next month's order. And entry 3, it's been a week since Garrahan lost the challenge to Hornwright, and Vivian still refuses to go out. She spends most of the day in her study and barely comes out to eat. We haven't slept in the same bed for days. She's taken this loss extremely hard. I wish I could find the words to make her feel better. I've knocked on her study door a few times, but she doesn't answer. I'm afraid this is the first time in her life that she doesn't know what to do, and it's taken its toll. Today's reminder, arrange the center cut and surrounding stones. Call bakery and order Vivian's favorite pastries. Aw. It sounds like she had a really, really caring partner. That's always nice. I love reading diary entries and stuff on in computers in this game. It's always heartwarming. Well, in this instance anyway it was. Oh my gosh, what the heck? That's a dead person. Wait a minute. What? A straitjacket? A cop cap? Ooh, a super stim pack. Some first aid, disease cure. Hold on. Handcuffs. A candle. Oil. Duct tape. A feather duster. And... Did I just walk in on someone's sex dungeon here? Okay, so we are actually on the 3rd floor, and I think we've been all the way through the estate. Yeah, so that's fine. I did miss that, so I'll grab that purified water. Let's go back down to the bottom. We will we'll chill out with our friend down here in the lobby.